So, time for task 3. Today's focus is getting a better start. Past 2 days I've had an awful start, which is not something I've ever really had to worry about. I've usually had a pretty good start, it's always been high, but these past 2 competition days I've had very awful starts, so that is what I'm going to focus on today.
This is the standard race board with all the details that the guys need. And basically what it says is that the window is open at 12:30, but the official start is 2 o'clock, so people will be taken off from 12:30 and then they'll be milling about in the ready to go into the start circle. So they want to be exiting the start circle literally, 2 o'clock and 1 second if they've got it right. Over here is the actual course. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I'm just going to focus in here. This is the course. They're going to take off from here. They've got the start cylinder is there, but it's quite a big start cylinder. And then they're going to have to go over to P53 over there, then come all the way down to this one here, which is P04, and then they're going to have to go back up to what is takeoff here, and then head all the way back down, and then down through the mandatory gate P55. Well, this is not a mandatory gate, but this is actually a turn point, P55, and then straight into the esplanade again. So that's actually the course. Quite a technical task today, but not massive, not small windows. The circle cylinders they have to go through are quite large, so it looks like a massive course, but I think actually the distance is only about an extra 18k. But everybody's ready. So we're about 5 minutes off the first early bird launches, and I'm just getting myself in ready down my end of the lane. Jenny's down one end and I'm down the other end of the lane, just making sure that the boys are all happy and they don't have any last minute problems. You alright, Steve?
Yeah, all good, mate.
That's Steve Blackler, he's all good, ready to go. See you in the esplanade, mate. Just readying himself. You ready, mate?
Sorted.
Good man, you look happy.
HP.
Yeah, you're going to enjoy yourself, mate, ain't you? That's the main thing.
Mate.
Yeah, good.
Blast.
All right, mate.
That's
I'll be. You know me. I'll be ready with the beers.
Good man. Can't wait.
Here comes Pepsi. This is Oliver. He's taken off from the other ramp.
Over 10,000 feet. Right on the inversion. See what that line is there? 10,100. This is about as high as we can get in the stats. That's the same way the inversion. Now the task is to
am parked up at the I'm actually parked up at the garage, and this is a massive gaggle. It's just suddenly turned up. Wow, that's a lot of gliders. There's a few people quite low, but what I'm going to do is just go around the corner and see if we can carry on videoing it. Don't know whether you can see this or not. I shall try and focus in. This is a big gaggle which has suddenly appeared halfway down the course. So I think it's they've got to go down to the next turn point and then come back to take off, and then head all the way back to the Esplanade. But that's a large group of gliders at the moment. There's some guys are struggling at the bottom, but from what I've heard on the radio, I can see Pepsi. What I can hear on the radio, there's the Brits are doing well. So this looks like a bit like a scene out of Hotel California. I've actually been playing my guitar in the car park. The reason being is I'm sat here. I've waited about an hour now. So the idea is the boys have come overhead. They've now turning back to the turn point, which is where it was takeoff. And we're now waiting for them to head back. When all the boys have cleared this garage, and if you can see here, let me just pan around. These are all the retrieve cars, all waiting for their pilots. It is a bit like Hotel California, isn't it? I should really be playing my guitar to this, I suppose. But we're literally, there's more part the other side of the garage. We're literally just waiting. I'm just waiting for to hear on the radio that the boys have all done the turn point. Some of them carrying trackers, so I'll get an idea when they pass over the garage. And then when they've passed over the garage, I shall head on in. Jenny is a few clicks further down the road. So the idea is we've always got a car just in case, but we ain't gonna need it. They're all gonna get in. I'll keep you posted.
Coming up after the third turn point. Got very low.
Say you had the same. Say you had the same. Well, this is a Brazilian landing field. It looks good from the air. There are pilots that have landed it here. we'll walk through and see if we can. Imagine landing in this stuff. Jeez, I so nearly landed here. Snake territory.
So sadly the day is not planned out quite as we'd like. I'm now going to get Malcolm Brown, and I've just literally driven past what is a shanty town. I'm on a brown dusty road, so I hope this time we've got it right and it's not anywhere I can't get to. But I'm on my way. This is the track. And fingers crossed I can find him. I've just heard Grant speaking to Ollie, so it looks like Ollie and the Brits have all landed in a very similar place just short of goal. So this is the sort of thing I'm driving by at the moment. People actually living in these, so count yourself lucky. This is literally just little shanty shacks that people are living in. Almost feel embarrassed driving past.
In 200 meters.
Sort of brings it into perspective, really. Some people might be disappointed they didn't do very well in their hang gliding competition today, but you ain't living in somewhere like that. So let's put it in perspective.
Turn left.
So this is my new mate Sergio. Fucking hell! God, Malcolm sees how I go mad. So this is Sergio. Thank you. Hang on a minute. So let's do a little bit of a selfie. Me and Sergio. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Oh, big bump. There we go. So this is the final retrieve. We picked Malcolm up, and now Gordon is literally in the back of Beyond. I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is us driving up a track, and it's now dark. But hopefully with the powers of Google, we will find him in a minute. What, right?
Down here, yeah, he's here.
There he is.
Oh,
hello. There's a scary face.
Your destination is on the left.
Well, not quite the day we wanted. These vlogs are always the hardest vlogs to upload because when you don't get to goal, you have a long retrieve and everything is just long. So we didn't have the best day today. All of GB landed before the final glide to lake. We had a really good start, really good whole end of or most of the course, and then it got to the end and we just didn't seem to get the last climb that everybody else got. I don't know if it was a timing thing or anything like that. We glided over top of people that were climbing, got nothing and decided to push ahead and just glided all the way to the deck. When people stopped in a half or one up at 4 o'clock, they managed to milk it and get into goal. So today just wasn't our day, really. So yeah, I didn't have a very good landing. It was all going well and fine until about the last 5-10 feet. I don't know if it was turbulence from trucks going past or the fact that there was a 90-degree crosswind, but it was fairly heavy. Felt good, came in with loads of airspeed, and then just as I go to the flare, it just whacked, as the Americans like to call it. But hey, it happens in these sort of competitions when you're landing in areas that you would never normally really think about landing. But yeah, so nearly 40 people made it to goal today. We should really have been there. We were with the lead gaggle all day, all of the Brits, but we just lost it at the end. So it's something to work on tomorrow. So today was task 3, tomorrow is task 4, not 5, task 4. And then we will see where we go from there. Hopefully we can do a lot better. Our radio work for Team GB is much better. The flying is much better. We had a good start today. Was at 10,500 top of lift, ready for the start. Good glides. All of our gliders are going super well. All of us flying Moyes gliders, with Malcolm Brown flying a Wills Wing glider. And yeah, we just wrong place, wrong time at the end. People that we were with 15k out, who we left to try and space ourselves from, made it in. Just seemed to make a better decision. Stayed in the last little climbs. One interesting thing here is that it's winter time, or within pretty close to winter time, but we're right on the equator, so the temperature doesn't really change all year round, and the conditions are pretty good. They just have a wet and a dry season apparently, and the average sort of temperature is between 25 and 30 degrees C. But the days are very short. So, well, I say they're very short in comparison to the UK time. The sun sets at about 5:45, and the last climb can be 5:30, and then you can be gliding, and then you land, and it's dark within 10 minutes, like it was on us today. Well, maybe a bit longer than that, but yeah, I'm going to edit the vlog now. It's about 11:30. It should be done by about 12:30. Upload to YouTube for 1 o'clock in the morning, and then ready for day 4 tomorrow, where we're going to smash it and do much better. And make sure you watch the live track. It is posted in the link below. And yeah, tomorrow's a new day.